It's great to hear that people are coming because of me, but that would not be sustainable because when I am gone, then it means they wouldn't be coming.
The whole world is our customer. Each and everything
Agreed.
has to pass through us.
Agreed.
AI is making the people lazy. If you are using ChatGPT, give some words, you will get lot of answers. But your brain, your thinking capacity, going to reduce it.
If you don't make mistakes, you're not going outside your comfort zone and you're not going to be able to develop.
Hello, Mr. President.
Hello, Kristy.
What a pleasure to have you here, an honor.
It's a pleasure for me. Thank you very much.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
Thank you so much for accepting this interview. Hello, team. You look amazing. Hi, David. Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you finally.
Finally, yeah.
Hi, Frank. Thank you so much for
pleasure.
being able to sit here and accept this interview.
Thank you.
It's
I'm honored to be asked.
It's so good to have you, Frank. Good morning. How are you?
I'm
Vera?
good. Yes.
Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
And you are Mr. Leon. Nice to meet you. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are
Earl. And I'm with Major. Nice to meet you. Wow, I feel young already. Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Nice
Hi,
to
hi.
meet
I'm
you,
great.
Ernie.
Yeah, Ernie.
And nice to meet you, Peachy, as well as Esther, Queen Esther. And Oh, Arlie, nice to meet you guys. Thank you so much for having this interview with me. Yeah, it's so good to have you guys here. Now, I will start with my first question.
As regards to logistics, I believe the traditional definition is moving goods from one point to the other point.
Yes.
But today, we are talking about a large ecosystem
Yeah.
that logistics companies are not only involved in transportation, they are not only involved in one mode of transportation,
Yes.
but they are now acting as a contractual carriers
Yes.
from the production location till the consumption, even till to delivery of the door when it comes to e-commerce. I mean, they are ringing your doorbell and they are delivering you the products that you bought from
Yeah.
e-commerce platforms. So we are today acting as a contractual carrier, undertaking the receipt of goods from the client, warehousing, customs,
All the way.
export
Yeah.
declaration, transfer to the loading station, and then international transport. And then if you put a mirror, same things are replicating on the other side, that you do the customs entry, the warehousing, the door delivery. So it's a full concept. And the beauty of this is that when we are playing in the global arena, it is not same procedure in every country or every logistics corridor.
Yeah.
There are multiple corridors, different country pairs, and the rules and regulations you are following and the transport modes you are using are different.
Yes.
So
true.
it is a very
true.
energetic
Yeah. Yeah.
marketplace. It is open to development. There's excitement in every there. Not
yes.
every file is similar to
Every
the other.
day is different.
Every day is different. Every file is different. To manage that entire logistics chain is a great profession to perform.
Nice, nice.
If you ask me what I would do if I reborn, I think I would do the same.
Reborn, wow.
No, because I do training sessions off and on. Even in Melody, I'm going for one training. It's not that you have to have a fabulous education. No, I've got an MBA in logistics. It doesn't hold any good. Because basically what you need is the on-the-job experience. Not about sitting behind a computer and say, I can book a container here, I can do
Yeah.
this. No. It's for you actually
Personal
going
touch.
to the port, actually seeing how the container loading. And a lot of people in the world in logistics have not seen a bloody container, have not been into a container also, or into an aircraft, or into how to load an aircraft. So people need to have knowledge. Knowledge is more and experience is the next one. Without hands-on experience, tell them to go home and do something else.
So good, so good. So, Mr. Carlo, I call him Mr. Carlo. It feels a bit stranger, but because I really have seen people that fall in you, and your company is growing a lot, and they are growing a lot. You see them getting married, give birth to kids, and all this stuff. So, if you can give a piece of advice as a great leader, because you've been always taking care of your people, there are many people outside there, logistics CEOs, and they're actually struggling in managing the company, especially managing people. What would be your biggest advice to them that can help them?
First of all, we considering people an asset of the company. So for us, people are paramount of the service. This business is made by people. And when we have employee, we don't have just numbers. Each employee we know personally, we know the family, we know the children. And sometimes when we have the annual meeting, 180 people, me and my partner, we look around and it's impressive because we feel responsible. First of all, we feel lucky they choose us.
Yes.
So then the marketplace, they have a lot of options. But the most important thing, we look at these people, married, with kids, mortgage,
Yes.
school to
Yes,
pay,
yes.
living, and we do the utmost to make sure that they are
well.
not only financially taken care, but also emotionally, because business sometimes is very stressful, depends on the periods, and employee has a lot of pressure, a lot of performance, especially Haitian employee. They want to please, please, please. It's a booking doesn't depart or something happen. They feel failure for provide service to the company. And I explained today, there are things we have a control, there are things we don't have a control. As long as we've done everything correctly, we get in on time and the vessel confirm the departure. If the vessel choose not to load, what can we do? We've done everything. The first thing we need to do is find out, let the customer know, and reprotect the container to the
Yes.
next available vessel without further delays. That's the best that we can do.
This industry, people are not in this industry. They have some misunderstandings about what is this industry is about. Maybe from your perspective, what is this really industry about? Like to clarify their misunderstandings.
Particularly is being a freight forwarder or customs broker, you're playing a much part of a bigger integral role in world trade. I mean, Kristy, as you know, world trade's been going forever, so the world doesn't work
Stop.
without
Yeah.
world trade.
Yeah.
So being a service provider in this industry, it educates you a lot on business on the broader basis because you're dealing with so many different clients in so many different industries. So that's what I find fascinating about it. You get to deal with a lot of cultures, a lot of different countries, and learn how different people do business around the world.
Yeah.
So it's quite a broad role, and I think it can prepare you for a lot of other industries if you wish to pursue something different, or give you education if you want to stay in this industry, and you can move into many different areas of the supply chain.
Exactly. That's what I believe. I always say to people, if you can survive in logistics, you can thrive in any other industries.
Yeah.
Because they actually train you to become the best version of yourself.
I think so.
We are very passionate about logistics people because we believe logistics people are way underestimated and also unseen, unheard, unrecognized. Do you agree with that and why?
Yes, I totally agree. It's not seen as a very attractive industry or a trendy industry. However, it is a vital sector. People have noticed the importance and acknowledged the importance of supply chain logistics. I really appreciated that during the COVID. We were one of the only sectors that was open. Despite everything having shut down, we were there. And because of the price hikes, all the traders, capacity issues, all the traders were asking about shipping, what's happening, and they wanted to learn more and get advice. So the spotlight was on the shipping industry, and I think it still continues. So it worked for our advantage. But we are a vital sector,
Yes.
and we need to appreciate that because we bring hope to people.
Wow, I love that. So good.
You're right. Ignored is the right word, I would say, because what happens is people really not know this industry, and there are a lot of times that that people feel the logistics okay. You know, it's like loading cartons in a pickup or something, but it's much more than that. And what we do is behind the scenes, whatever you see, and in fact, to be honest with you, the whole world is our customer.
Yeah.
Each and everything
Agree.
has to pass through us.
Agree.
So
Agree.
everything has to come through us, you know. So that's
Yeah.
what it is.
If you're talking about logistics, ever since, this was always a backroom business, a backroom job. Okay. But even right after the pandemic, you would notice that the one who really gone through a lot of movement and a lot of,
Still,
I would say,
logistics.
exposure is really the logistics people.
Yes.
And during the time when everything has been
Closed,
able to
shut
force
down,
to shut
yeah.
down and stop, no, the logistics people were the one who's really moving a lot of goods, no, and that actually helps us to be able to survive.
Yeah.
In this very important and very crucial time during that pandemic. So I would say after the pandemic, people have already recognized the importance of logistics in any type of business and any type of category in terms of livelihood, in terms of creating business, and
Yeah.
so on and so forth.
Yeah. Can you just share, first of all, the biggest pain the challenge that you faced through your journey that you can share with them so that they don't feel they're alone? And secondly, what's your biggest advice for them to improve and to actually achieve what you achieve and to be more successful?
One of the most important things in this industry or any profession is to make mistakes. If you don't make mistakes, you're not going outside your comfort zone and you're not going to be able to develop. I find with younger people, sometimes they want to hold back a bit, but you've got to be there and ask questions and not be afraid to make mistakes because it's the only way you can grow. It took me some time to get where I have been, but with persistence and asking people questions because people are willing to listen and a lot of people are willing to help.
Tell you, yeah.
And if you don't ask, then you're not going to get anything.
What I say to a lot of company owners, when they're manufacturing a product, they forget about the fact they've got to do something with it. They're very often very good at building something, making something, but actually, and you've got a market for that, but it's got to get from that build to the marketplace. That's where our members come in. So we can connect what you've produced to your customers, and we can do that very efficiently. And that's the bit I say to them. Look, think about the next step. It's good to build something, manufacture something, but actually you've got to deliver it to your customer. We can help.
Industry perspective, like of course you need to follow every time the new developments in the industry, and you need to apply it for your business.
Adaptability,
Like every day, spend time with your email or business. Plus, when you go home, check all the newspapers or magazines related with your industry.
Understand more.
So what others doing and what you can do better than others.
Continuous improvement.
Continuous improvement. Yes, this is very critical to searching and applying the new things, new methods into your business.
Always better to invest in your life personally as an entrepreneur than working for people who will pay you. But starting is very difficult. But when you cross that stage where you do the rounds yourself, you get to a stage where you get to corporate and then you reap the benefit. So it's good to invest in yourself.
Sowing the seeds.
Yes, sowing the seed is good to
allow it grow.
To be an entrepreneur is very demanding from the beginning. But if you work very hard, very soon you go corporate and then you are free.
You need to remember where you were in the container 20 years ago loading the cargo. I mean, not thinking about, I'm going to get promoted, I'm going to become the VP of the company. So that's the attitude which people's got to have now for the younger generation. Don't look at becoming CEOs and managers. That will come. But do the groundwork first. That's my advice.
Logistics is concerned, my grandfather was a sailor. My father was in the aviation industry. I was in the aviation industry, and my kids are running the business at this moment. So we have 4 generations in the same business. And I don't know if it's the right way of saying it, monkey see, what monkey do, is that, whatever is seen in the house actually happens. So, whatever I followed my father, and the kids are following me.
That's amazing.
So that's the only thing I can tell you. Of course, you need to take each other's ideas. Many times, the kids are much more cleverer and much more. They bring in more ideas than the parents do. And but of course, it works both ways. The parents have to listen to their ideas at the same time. The kids have to behave themselves well when it comes to accepting the advice of the parents.
That's amazing.
I guess that's the best advice that I can give is, don't think about, what's going to happen when you're 78. Think about what's going to be happening during the course of that journey from 25 to 78. And if you're lucky enough to find something you like to do it and work hard at it, get better at it. And I found, well, first of all, I have to say, it's always, success always involves a lot of luck. But I found the people who get lucky are the people who work the hardest. And I guess that's probably my last comment on that subject.
You have to understand that logistics is a mover of the economy. Okay, so we will do a lot of movement from the different types of industries, and that's very important for any business because it fuels the growth of any companies all over the world, in different industries as well. Okay, and it's more important that if you want to go into this career, you really have to have a lot of patience. You really have to have a mindset of you always want to create solutions that will be able to provide long-term sustainable
yeah.
movement and sustainable growth as well.
Personally, I've been in the industry for 25 long years, and logistics is really action. It can help build your confidence, and it can really make you shine along the way. So, for those younger generations, this industry really, you cannot have any lean minute of your life. So it's very, very efficient, very
Energetic.
yeah, energetic, dynamic, and you can really show up yourself that you
Yes.
are who you are
Wow.
for this industry.
Wow, you're the best
Yeah.
sales.
Like what Kristy mentioned a while ago, to take things slow and to take it day by day. And at the end of the day, we want to achieve so many things, but hopefully we'll be able to reach those dreams, and we're able to save ourselves mentally also.
You will.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For me, basically, just enjoy life, romanticize the little things in life, because if you do so, you'll see the small things and you'll appreciate them more.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Say why they should consider being part of the industry and why you think it's an amazing industry that's gonna bless them and grow them.
So without logistics, you can't do anything in this world. For you to move from humanitarian product or food or for any other petroleum product or whatsoever you call, without logistics you can't do it. So it's very important that we have people who are doing this professionally. That's number one. Number two, this is my most favorite thing of it, because we have a friend in every country when you are in logistics industry, and you have connections, different cultures, different people, different languages, different food. So if you enjoy being
Multicultural environment.
multicultural, as well as so many friends from different cultures,
Yes.
this is the best industry.
Yes. Give you 60 seconds to share a piece of advice to your younger version or your kids who grow up in the future that they want to hear from you. What would be the advice you want to give them?
Particularly when you're coming out of school, you have to look around at what sort of industries are going to open your eyes a lot. And I think the logistics business really opens your eyes in terms of commercial trade and also being a service provider in the logistics space. It indirectly introduces you to a lot of different industries. So, you learn about things in school, academia and academics and things like that, which are great. They set the foundations for you as a person. Having a much wider and broader vision of the world and what's around, I think looking at our sector, it's really important and can give you a much more broader scope of what you may be able to achieve in many places.
My advice to my children is quite simple. My boys are grown up. If you can find it that does that for you, then that's fine and that works a treat.
The first thing is surround yourself with smart and hardworking people. Many of the young people that work for me are smarter than I am, went to better schools than I am. And I teach them as I can, and they teach me quite a lot. The other thing is to invest in the business, in the necessary equipment. I mean, when I started now I'm going to really sound old. When I started at the Department of Justice, we had 28 attorneys in the section and one computer. And the computer had a memory base of 3 pages. So you can imagine rewriting a brief after you've decided point 1 should be where point 2 is.
Wow.
So it would all be retyped and so on. Now today you have a different world. You have a lot of electronic assistance, high tech, and you have to invest in that. So the people who are not willing to do that are not going to succeed.
Sure.
And I guess the last story is to be kind to the people you work with, encourage them to succeed with you or when they leave you, if they leave you.
Exactly.
And I guess that's it.
Think about the future. Think about when you walk outside, how can I improve it? How can I see if it is better? Where can I change it? And where can I help the future of our kids as well?
Wow.
Even though I am young, I'm still need to see how, for my kids, I need to look out for them.
Always take challenges, take a risk. Don't think that you are a woman or a man, whoever you are, right? Whatever the job. For me, I believe that not a dream, but do the best for what is given right now. So then you'll get the next best. But most importantly, take the risk, take the next step. Learn, always be knowledgeable in what you do.